So version 1.1 of Pokemon Legends Arceus is out, and it's changed the game, hasn't it? It has introduced with the new Daybreak DLC, the new update, which is Mass Outbreaks, and that has completely changed how shiny hunting really works. To its benefit, you're going to be able to see a lot more Pokemon now. A lot of new species that were never on the board before are now appearing. I'm talking Unknown, Spiritombs, and the 3 starters, and a ton of others that you just typically couldn't see naturally, or you had to wait for space-time distortions to actually be able to see them. Well, in this video, my friends, I'm Don from the Game Looters, and we're going to go over some tips and tricks to shiny hunting. Now, I will put a PSA out there. If you guys see on the internet, on YouTube, if you guys see the, easy or guaranteed method to shiny hunting in Legends Arceus, I have to let you know up front, it's kind of gone. I personally made videos in a similar sense before in Legends Arceus, and for the most part, if you just had a little patience, you could essentially guarantee a shiny would happen in Legends Arceus. Now, in version 1.1, that isn't completely gone, but with Mass Outbreaks, it kind of is, just because the shiny odds aren't as great as they were before. So, let's get into Legends Arceus, and I'll kind of start explaining what I mean by some of this stuff. So, in Legends Arceus now, we have Mass Outbreaks. So the one thing to know, I want to put some questions out there just in case you have them and you don't want to watch one of our other video. Mass Outbreaks only occur after you've completed the Daybreak DLC. Now, during the Daybreak DLC, they will occur, but those are kind of story-driven. And yes, you can still get shinies during those story-driven Mass Outbreaks. But on a regular cadence, they're going to occur once you've completed request number 102, which is Daybreak. And they will start appearing on your map just as so. And you'll start getting these question marks on your map that'll show you, hey, these Mass Outbreaks are appearing and they are occurring, okay? If you're wondering how to start that, what you need to do is you need to make sure that when you start the DLC, you go and talk to the lady at the training grounds. She'll take you to go and fight the guard. Once you have fought the guard, you will then head to Obsidian Fieldlands. I think you'll head to Hike Camps. You'll talk to Mai there. She is a lady with a Munchlax, and that'll start you on your Daybreak journey. Basically, go through all 8 different requests that she has to complete the Daybreak DLC. Then this will start occurring for you. So let's talk about the tips and tricks. So the first thing when it comes to this is I kind of say for you guys to go ahead and save right here at Jubilife, right? And when you're gonna do this, and you can save at the base camp too, but you can do it at Jubilife, you can do it at the base camp. But either way, this is what's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and head to this Mass Outbreak here in Alabaster Icelands, and we're gonna go ahead and check it out. And the reason I said you could do this is, it's one of 2 ways that you could do it. But let's say you just want to save here at base camp, which you can, right? So we're gonna save here at base camp. Now, if we look at the map, right, then we're going to see all these different question marks here. Now, all these question marks indicate a Pokemon that has appeared. So what you can do now is you can go and talk to Mai, and let me make sure I have the Aquav Berries on me. So you can go and talk to Mai, and you can go see what Pokemon are populating. So let's say there's like one specific Pokemon that you want, or you just want to be able to choose what Pokemon that you want. So if we talk to Mai right now, we're gonna give her the 5 Aquav Berries, and she'll feed it to Munchlax. Okay. Now on the board, I see. Oh, okay. So right here, I have a Riolu, and I have a Hauntor. Those two to me look pretty good. So I can go and say, hey, maybe I don't want to waste the Aquav Berries. You can then close your game and restart here, and you don't have to give her the Aquav Berries because, as you see, Kadabra here is the one that has Aquav Berries on the board, and no other ones do. So essentially, I would have to say, oh, I need to go and do Kadabra. Again, potentially could be a shiny. I could do Kadabra, but by doing that, I might get less time with Riolu, and I might get less time with Hauntor, right? So by doing this, right, and just closing out your game, you essentially save your Aquav Berries, and you don't have to always go and make it a point to go and get those Aquav Berries. So as we jump back into the game here, we'll travel back the same, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go check out that Hauntor. Now, as the game loads, there's little stars on the map. Those stars, unfortunately, don't mean shiny. You know, I would love if they did mean shiny, but they simply don't. What they mean is you have the chance to see a special Pokemon during that outbreak, and you also have the chance for a horde to appear after the outbreak ends. Now, what do those two things mean? Well, what that means specifically is a special Pokemon could potentially be a alpha Pokemon. So that means during said outbreak, you have the chance to see an alpha Pokemon spawn during said outbreak. And after you have finished said outbreak, you have the chance to spawn a horde. And you'll see that a horde appeared. Now that horde also has the chance to be alpha, which typically you'll get alphas that will spawn. So that means your chances of potentially getting a shiny Pokemon during this heavily increase. And your odds during this whole rundown as well is your odds are 1 out of 315. So that means you have a 1 out of 315. So you have essentially 13 rolls to potentially get a shiny Pokemon from these outbreaks, okay? So we're going to just check these Hauntors real quick. And you can basically do a couple of things. So you can go and check the Hauntors, and you can basically pinpoint, right? Okay, these are the ones that I want to get. And you can just go, and now I know that these ones here are Riolu, right? So now I can be like, yo, I'm going to dip out. And let's say all those Hauntors, I'm done with them. None of them were shiny. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to go pinpoint the Riolu, because that was the other one on the map when we fed the Aquav Berries to Mai and her Munchlax. Okay, I was like, oh, these are the ones that I want. So now I'm like, okay, now we're going to go and check this Riolu, and we're going to run through all of these different spawns for the Riolu as well. And we're going to check if these are shiny. And then we're going to run through all of these, and that'd be cool if the shiny just popped up for us right now. It probably won't happen. Okay, so it didn't happen. So, but let's say we're going to run through all of those, all right? So that's one way to do it. And you can save Aquav Berries if you don't care about it. Just give them to them, and you can go do it. The second thing that you can do in this situation is, instead of feeding Aquav Berries, you can make your way to each one of these, because obviously you only have so much time during a snowstorm. You only have so much time during a rainstorm to be able to go and check all of these. So what you can do, the opposite way is you can just come and check all of these and see if you got a first 4 shiny, right? And you can just simply keep going on your map right from the get-go and just go check every single one of these spawns and go see if you got a shiny Pokemon. That is the opposite way that you could do this as well. So if we make our way here, we can see, okay, here's the Kadabra spawn that we talked about earlier. There's no first 4 shinies there, so I can continue to make my way this way. I can keep going on the map here, and we're gonna go check this other shiny. We're gonna go check this other pool for potential shinies, and we're gonna see. And as we do this, as you guys see, we start showing on the map what Pokemon are there, and we're gonna go check again. First 4 shiny potential, and nothing there. Okay, we found the Pokemon, and you can just keep making your ways and making your rounds here as we try and uncover the map and see if we got a shiny anywhere. And this is an easy way just to kind of go and try and shiny hunt in this version 1.1. And you can just simply, again, like I said, just check and see, okay, did we get any first 4 shinies here? No, we didn't. But I do see the one thing that I do see here is, we got an alpha in that one. So it might be worth spending a couple of seconds here and just maybe catching the alpha real quick, right? Catching the alpha. Oh, we're going to catch the evolution. Maybe catch a couple. And just see, hey, maybe we can just get a real quick shiny to populate for us. And you don't have to complete all of these outbreaks. During the quest line, you have to complete all of these. I just okay, I caught a few of them. I didn't get any shiny. All right, I'm out. Let's go check another one, right? And you can easily, this is what I've been doing on stream, and this is what I've been doing, to try and maximize my shiny odds, is I've been going, if I see an alpha or if I see a Pokemon I'm interested in, I'll catch a couple. I'll catch a couple, I'll catch 3 or 4, and then I'll make my way to the other one. Unless you have found a Pokemon that is really, really interesting to you, and you're like, oh yeah, I really want that Pokemon. So like right now, we got Abras. Now we know Abras just disappear on their own, right? So we can just kind of run through these and just, have a ball ready, right? Because we might get just a quick Abra just to populate for us. And we're like, oh, boom, okay, now I went to go check those. Nothing was shiny. So then I make my way over here to another one, right? And you just kind of keep doing this method. And if you run out of time, then you can be like, oh, okay, so I checked these ones here, so I can close my game, I can come back, and I can recheck all of these again. But then this time, I'm going to make my way to these ones here. And you could keep doing that to try and maximize yourself. Now, like I said earlier, there's no way to easy shiny hunt. There's no way to guarantee shiny hunt. This is the best thing to do for you. Now, again, like I was saying at the top of the video too, like you're like, all of these suck. You come back, you come back to talk to Everton, you go to Jubilife, you reset this. You reset, you try and you keep going back to Jubilife, back to Basecamp, back to Jubilife, back to Basecamp. And you can pick any Basecamp anywhere on the map until you get a new set of mass outbreaks. And you just keep rinsing, and repeating that, until you get a shiny. And when you do get a shiny, it looks really cool. And it's going to look just like this right here. And as you guys see, we made our way to this mass outbreak here. And we were able to get a shiny Zorua off the first 4 by doing this method here. And this method was really, really helpful. And this is probably the best way to shiny hunt in version 1.1 during the mass outbreaks. All right, my friends, I hope this video was useful to you. I hope it was helpful to you. Good luck on shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I wish you all the shinies and a living shiny dex, because that would be amazing. All right, make sure you guys leave some love, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Legends Arceus video. Good luck, my friends. Good luck, shiny hunters. Peace out.